Hey there, Chad here. Thanks for joining me. Let's play some Rising Star 2. And we just signed a record deal in the last episode. We have to put out an album of 10 songs. We get a pretty good percentage of return on it, but there's very little money being spent by the label to support the record. So that's a downside, but we will have our first album out, and that is a good thing. We do need to find a way to get some decent songs. We don't have many. It's really what it comes down to. Let's write one more. Let's write a high energy song again. I don't know. Let's call it Daryl and the Plates. Like Benny and the Jets, right? And we did use our good pieces in the last one. Got a few, I guess we can kick around here. Here's a 25 as well. So we're at 50. We're at 75. I know we're not going to get to 100, but we can get to 85 again. Can we get to 90? Nope, no 15s. What about... Okay, so we only have 10s down here. She only has 15s at best, so we could only pick up 5 points. So that's not a deal changer. Let's go ahead and just grab what we can get. That's going to be this one. We've got a title. We're going to write that song. There we go. And then let's merge some parts, and then let's do some practice. Probably won't be able to play these this week, though. We'll have them for next. But we have 3 songs that are ready to go, that are brand new. So that'll be good. Half of the songs we play this week, we will be getting some new exposure on. And we're down to 15, so we can do a couple of 6s. We could spend all of our points in lyrics, I'm pretty sure. Here we go. All right. Practice. We will, you know what? We're going to go ahead and practice everything right now, because if we let it go another day, they might fall off enough that we have to hit them a second time. So that's never a promising aspect of your practice. You don't want to have to practice a bunch of things and get less out of them than what you could maximum. But you do have to refresh them once in a while either way. So rather pay that price once, not twice. Oh, too many points. Wasn't watching, but we can do 15s. Here's some 15s turned into a 25. And then can we find some 3s? Should definitely find some 3s. There we go. Okay, one more round of practice just on those. Not bad. So we're getting 70. Well, no, we're not getting 70. We're getting 66 points, it looks like. We'll double check that. If we go to 68 on both of those, we're getting about 66 points. Here's some 3s. I feel like doing 3s right now, apparently. I could have done those 6s, I guess. We'll do it this time. Okay, 23 points left. 17. Oh, that's a double. Do that. And now we're down to 1s. Keep the hometown pride for now. Spontaneity. Okay, so 35 points. What do we end up with? 68? Triple point day, 67. So we're at 64 points per day, roughly. Okay, well, we want to repair. We'll start here. No joy. Nope. Nope. Come on, one of these has to hit, right? There we go. That's a hit. 1 skill point. Worth the effort. Okay. We do not have a mowed lawn anymore. So we're going to go play our gig. I don't think we have any birthdays coming up. I think the next one is in November. Don't remember exactly. There we go. We missed the box. There it is.
Have a good game.
Thank you. We'll do our best. Clear the set. Okay, so newest songs first. Yep, they're not liking that one. Well, let's sort by, yeah, let's make sure we keep those off the books. We can do that one. There was, we're going to drop that one. We're going to add in this one. We'll play that one. Feel like we should be okay with another red. There we go. Okay, no hated songs. Nothing with below standard play skill, so we're good to go. Still just not happening. No rocket fire songs that just blow them away. Sounds like Topher might have leveled there. 10 shirts sold. Okay. Yeah, they hadn't burned enough energy there. Just simply not enjoying our songs. Okay. We have just the one more gig. Do we book something into next month? We didn't. Okay, we're going to play this gig. And then I think we're going to just torch everything. I really do. I think that might be the best bet. Recombine songs. Start fresh. No biases towards what is or isn't working. Anything that's not recorded and is not nailed down, we just move on. That's what I'm thinking we do. Okay, we've already done our attempts at repair. So let's do some merging. Topher will earn some space here, some points here. Here we go. Down to 15 already, so we can only do 6s. At most anyway, and then finally 1s. Here's a couple. Okay. We do want to get these songs up to playable, and we can give them a try. So we'll hold on to those for now, but I think we scorch earth everything else. Part of it is being so out of sync with what is popular right now. It just isn't helping. It's not helping at all. And so we have Lost. Do we have anybody with Life? We do. Topher, but he can change. Okay. So I think we take her to Loss. We change him from Life to Climate Change. At least it starts moving us in a different direction. It is a Sunday. So best recorded songs. What actually best buzz? Let's look at buzz. We have 3 buzz on Separate Fruit. So what I like to see minimally is 1/100th of a point of popularity per 1,000 live exposures. I usually only look at the live because I'm not sure if you get popularity on distribution. So when that is minimally the ratio, 1/100th of a popularity point per 1,000 views, then I generally keep those songs. Anything that falls below that after 10,000 views, I start to get rid of those songs. So this one's doing okay. It had a happy tag already. I think this is one that we saw had hit a 5 once or twice. It's not doing it now, but there we have it. This one has no popularity after 4,000. So while it was doing okay, it's not generating any excitement. We'll want to check on that one again later. That was that one. This one, 6 points. So we would want, right now we'd want this to be at least 11.11, and it is not. So underperforming. And that's kind of how I judge whether a song is doing well or not. I do tend to wait till this number goes up just a little bit. And we have the added factor right now that my blue songs aren't really helping because they're getting played when they still have way too much energy because my red songs aren't draining their energy. So there is that, here's one we haven't even played yet. It's one of the new ones we did. Well, none of these have popularity at all. So let's see what Who Is Jessica looks like. Yeah, see, this one is 4-1. This one's doing pretty well. We're getting 1/100th of a popularity for every 250 live performances per performance people, right? So there you have that. That's doing pretty well. We hang on to that song for sure. Separate Fruit we already looked at. I think we looked at this one. We did not. It's a little behind. But it is getting something, and that's another factor. If it's getting something and I have songs that are getting nothing, the ones with getting nothing are going to go first. Quality is important, and we want to look at that as a factor as well. Hasn't been played yet. We'll have to see. Hasn't been played yet. This one's doing okay, but it's a little behind. Probably not enough exposures yet to really get a huge sampling decision. But that's what I look for. I just thought I'd point that out. We'll go ahead and leave everything in the queue for now. Is this here in St. Louis? It is. Let's see what the changeover to next month is, if it changes the songs we have. And if that happens, we will hold on to some songs. Otherwise, we're going to do a mass cleansing of what we have here. The other thing I wanted to do is maybe go record a song today because we can, and I think we will. I think we'll go record Separate Fruit. Let's do that. Do we have a happy? I don't recall if we've marked any of the studios as our fave yet. I don't see one. It's, well, here. I guess you have to go to map, don't you? Nope. I usually change the name. Oh, there's Darth Vegan. That one might be the one we want to go to. That's it. Middle of the road. We'll go there. Yeah, it's not incredibly high end. Well, it's definitely not high end. It's not the lowest end. We want to aim for about $150 an hour, but this will work. And we were talking about the song, I forgot, Separate Fruit. There it is. So let's record that one. The best we can do is 85%. Well, we don't need to do that. Let's get it to 70. All right, so we'll spend $1,500, which is 1/4 of the money they gave us to record songs, but we'll have another decent one on there. Learn some experience. And there we have it. Basically get a point of experience per dollar that you're spending there. And then your producer gets, I think, another 50% or maybe double. We want to go home. We don't want to do that every day, but that worked today. And we're doing okay there. we write a song today, we could potentially play it this week. So, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be, no, we wouldn't be able to. Well, 1, 2, 3. No, it's 4 nights. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to. Because we're going to spend one day cleaning up all the songs and re-hitting them to make sure they don't deteriorate. Although we could maybe try to forego that since we're going to be dropping several of them anyway. It's something to consider. Let's go ahead and do some merging. We'll write a song and then we'll make some decisions later in the week. If they haven't deteriorated by Thursday, maybe we go ahead and just risk it. If they're in the 90s, they'll be fine and they shouldn't drop a whole bunch. Kind of meant to do that one the other way, but it's all right. Here we go. Nothing to match that one. Down to 7. So we can do these 3s and that's it. Let's write a song. What can we do? We have some 15s. We have some 20s. 15s, 15s. Let's use a 15 here from Topher. Let's use a 25 from Kiwi. Use a 20 from Angel. Well, if it's the best we can do, we'll use a 6 from Chad. Here's a 10. That'll get us to 70. We're going to go to 70. And then, I don't know, Well, I like the name of the song for a high energy song, so we're going to go with high energy. I was thinking maybe going yellow. There we go. Let's do a little bit more merging just because we are so far behind on it. And that isn't helping either. The quality of the songs definitely is a factor. Oops, I meant to do that one the other way. Get back to the middle there. 35 points left. We can do 15s. We can do 10s. Now we can do 6s. And now we can just do a 1. Oh, we'll grab urgency. That's the first one of those that I'm aware of. Practice. We will only practice this one for a couple of days and see what happens. So, well, there's no clear them all. Do that manually. There we go. Day 1 down. We're just going to go ahead and fire through this. Oh, we're losing some quality. Decisions. I think we want to clean everything up just to, yeah. Okay. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and use the chauffeur and jump in there.
Stage is that way.
Why, thank you. Spontaneity. Everyone but Andy. They are wearing our shirts. That's good. So we've got some fans here. Clear that out. And then, so we're not going to play that first song, but we do want to try these. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to go bottom to top as best we can. This one is not making people happy. We'll do Taking the Day. We knew that this one didn't do terribly well, but we'll give it one more try. And Someday. All right. Yeah, not happening. Okay. Wings at the Brain. Impulse actually earned a point of popularity, a 100th of a point. I refer to those as points, but yeah. Okay. Ouch. We just do not write songs people like. Bottom line. Taken the Day. That's it. Only song that was loved. Taken the Day. Despite the high quality song, yeah, it's hard to say on that one. So, wow. We were going to go one more day and see what the next day brings and then make some decisions there. Go home. Let's see. Do we want to merge? I think we're just going to practice this. And the reason we're just going to practice this is it'll get to 100. We have an update here. Oh, deliberation now. So spontaneity is now negative. Technology is still positive in Missouri, but it's probably negative everywhere else. I think we go to map. Do we see it then? We do not. Pretty confident technology is going to be negative. Nature is going to be positive. I think we can kind of count on that. So two of the things that we had focused on, life and spontaneity, are negatives right now. Technology is negative right now. And so there's always three is what it comes down to. And we know that technology was negative before. I don't think we still have anybody with it as an attitude. We do not, but we do have spontaneity. Wow. Just horrible choices. Horrible choices. I thought that maybe I misremembered that. I thought that one was trending. We were seeing some good comments on that. Anyway, that's where we're at. I think in the next episode, what we are going to do is clean out our locker. Literally, we're going to clean up all these songs, get rid of them, merge the heck out of ideas. July, August, September. We have 2 months to get 10 songs that we can put on an album. And we're going to just try to figure it out. I do appreciate you joining me in this journey. I wish it had been going a little smoother and maybe a little more successful by now. But the game is fun, and I'm going to keep pushing along with it. Hope you'll join me as we move forward. And until then, thanks for your time and fair travels.